All right, guys, camera's working now. So we went into today with this split. If you follow along on Discord, trade alerts for SPY, part of our early access subscription, then you would have gone into today with a straddle, and we closed a short position around 568-ish, still holding a long position with the idea that I'll close out of the long somewhere around this 11 to 12 o'clock hour, and if not there, if that doesn't seem like an appropriate place, then I'll wait for this Ace of Swords opportunity here. Science card, Ace of Swords. When we look at the 1 month, we've got this abundance card here. Very toppy, guys, very toppy here. This is probably our last high for the month. There is some possibility on Friday, but it's unlikely. Friday, Saturday, but it's unlikely. I mean Friday, Monday, but it's unlikely. It's unlikely. We also have. I had a clairvoyant impression of the universal hexagram come through when I was laying these cards as well. Another indication, very toppy. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin next, and then after that, Boeing and Meta. So we have this breakout there. What I missed was this. I didn't think about this dark green correlation, which is to the Ace of Swords, so there was opportunity there. You can see how we came back down, but now we've got a lot of price movement to the upside. The science card price level highlighted tomorrow. Interesting. That's probably going to be a high for the month thus far tomorrow. And then we should probably have a pretty sharp drop towards the end of the day or on the cusp of the 25th, 26th. I don't think it's usually this arrowhead will indicate a high or a low depending on its placement on the board and its direction. It's kind of a difficult read, its placement and direction where it is right now. I don't think it's a low here. I think it's more so just going to be a sharp drop on the cusp. Right, like you can see this is the other one that usually indicates a top or a bottom, right? And we have this on the 4th, 5th. So we missed it by a day there, but that was indicating a low. But overall, this is the price level. As I marked off, you can see us pretty much on point. We were going to break through that yesterday, and it was going to be this price level that we deal with. So we sharp decline, and then on the 26th, we probably come back, and it looks like we're going to break through this price level here. It's roughly 63.88.7, roughly. Instead, we'll turn around, we'll decline through a key support level, followed by a big move out of oversold territory, or excuse me, woof. Based on where the RSI is right now, probably not out of oversold territory, but still a pretty big move to the upside there on the 27th. And it most likely have a high for the month somewhere around the 28th, 29th. Probably the 29th. But if you've been following around with our early access subscription Discord trade alerts, then you entered into a long position here, and maybe you caught it here. Probably not. We were waiting for this drop, but it didn't come down quite where we needed it to. It came down just shy of it. Had it gone in here, I would have advised to enter into more of a long position. Either way, you should be in a long position with the expectation that we're going to exit somewhere around this green ellipse here. It seems to be coming to fruition pretty well, guys. The monthly access subscription covers a lot of different tickers. You get the paid version of the monthly readings of those tickers. You also get the best trades that we see for each tickers. You get the live Discord trade alerts, and you get the link to the updated TradingView charts where we actually draw these ellipses for you to make it as easy as possible to follow along with these trades. All of that is part of the monthly access subscription, our most popular subscription on the website, tarotfortraders.com. Go to order now. Click on subscriptions. It's the monthly access. This is $300 a month. I mean, it's so undervalued. If you can't afford that, guys, you probably shouldn't be trading that money to begin with. You know what I mean? This will pay itself back in multiples. That's why it's our most popular subscription. Oh, something else, guys, real quick. So you guys are aware. Huh, where is it? Yeah, here we go. We've got a special offer here. I guess it's considered a special, our last special offer of 2025. I said we weren't going to have one more, but this is a little bit different. These are priority tickers. We're putting a discount out there. If somebody's to order one of these, it's discounted because we'd like to get to it. It's just we need to make sure we're doing all the paid ones first. So these are priority. Anybody that orders one of these is going to be at a $200 discount. All right, let's take a look at Boeing. Oh, that's 2023. Whoops. So you can see we had this unicursal hexagram decline here in August off of the August high. That was very accurate. It was also formed with a big move to the upside through key resistance. We stayed above it briefly and then broke back down through it shortly thereafter with a full retracement and some into a low thus far for the year. And then we have indications of a lower price level and there's possibility of one lower price level, but there's a strong possibility that this is our lowest low for the year here in towards the end of September. Probably a really significant move to the upside on its way here in the end of September out of that trough, taking us to very likely a high for the year. Oof, interesting. Oh yeah, I did this one so long ago. I'm seeing some things that I missed here. How long ago was this one done? This was done in 2023, guys. September 2020, September 25th, 2023. So I've done so many 1 years since then. I've gotten substantially better. The SO Meta system has evolved since then as well. Where'd it go? But let's do this by the day. The remainder, well, first off, the remainder of September. Yeah, this is going to break out to the upside, guys. Probably a good entry point. I'm going to look into this, but there's a breakout here on a multi-day scale. All right, so the best entry for this, for Boeing, is going to be either on like Thursday or Friday of this week. You could probably get into it, but tomorrow there'll be opportunity to close out of a long and open up a short for an overnight swing. But this is the breakout is next week. But overall, this is significantly to the upside. Yeah, I would probably wait until tomorrow or Friday, see where we are. But I'd want to be in a long position by Friday on this one. This is Boeing is one of the ones that's a ticker for our total access subscription. So if you're a total access, if you have a total access pass, then you've got access to these alerts. So I just sent an alert to Total Access Pass. As far as when to trade this, give them a couple days heads up. But we're looking to enter into this Thursday or Friday, close out of it next Thursday. So if you're new to the channel, when we draw these ellipses, a red ellipse indicating where we expect trough or low to form. And a green ellipse is going to be where we expect a peak or a crest of some kind to form. That's as small as it gets, huh? Okay. Wow, that's a big move. I think the high probably takes place over here somewhere in October. So I'm going to do this. Somewhere in here. And so anybody with the Total Access subscription has access to this chart. Anytime they want to take a look at it, it's here. If I update it, they see it in real time, part of the Total Access Pass subscription. And then we're going to take a look at Meta as well. Let me see if we got any messages here. Hey, it was luck. Will Tesla and Oracle see higher price levels? on Thursday as compared as on Wednesday or Thursday as compared to current prices. All right, so before we get into Meta, let's take a look at Tesla. I've got that open already. That's October, anyways. Let me see. And if you're not aware, guys, we've got 1-day readings all throughout October coming out by the hour for TSLA for day trading. If you got the monthly access subscription on our website, then you'll have access to the trades for those. It looks like we probably have a pretty good, like we open probably lower tomorrow, but we have a pretty big move to the upside and a breakout tomorrow. Kind of a mixed day, especially towards the end of the day, and then kind of a mixed day on Thursday with a possible high for the month there at the beginning of the day on Friday, followed by a sharp decline. Matter of fact, we might open higher tomorrow, decline, and then have a breakout. It's hard to say, but there's a breakout towards the end of the day tomorrow. ORCL. I would be careful with the overall behavior here. The remainder of September, there's going to be some sort of fake out or shake out, something intentional. Pretty volatile with a move to the upside towards the end, ending the volatility. Tomorrow's mixed, but there might be a good entry point into a long position there. Looks like we have a high that's highlighted around Thursday, and then we break out through whatever that price level is on Friday. Open lower on the following Monday with an entry point for a long position there as well. And I'm not seeing an exit for the long position yet, which indicates probably we go higher in early October. Guys, if you're new to the channel, this is a regular scheduled time. We do Tuesdays and Fridays between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern time. Unlimited questions for anybody that's a member of the channel. If you're interested in becoming a member and asking questions, you just go to our channel on YouTube, Tarot for Traders, and click on the join button. Sign up as the supporter. $50 a month gets you unlimited questions. Right now, we're also doing subscribers only regular scheduled time on Wednesdays and Sundays from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Undetermined how long that'll be subscriber only before it becomes members only, but right now there's subscribers only there. And then we also do Monday mornings and Thursday mornings from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. All right, so we're going to take a look at Meta. Meta is one of the tickers that we're covering on a monthly access basis. Come December, this will be one of the new ones that pops up for us. Yeah, another one. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, so we are expecting a pretty big move to the upside here. I was hoping for an entry point there, didn't work out on this one. A lot of the equities, I was expecting this entry point, we just didn't come down low enough on the day. But hopefully people were into an entry earlier because we had earlier entry points as well. In either case, there should be a pretty big move to the upside here. Um, this is a ticker where you get the link to the live trading view updated the live updated trading view chart as part of the Discord for monthly access subscription on our website Tarot for Traders. Yeah, because we've got this fast sudden move to the upside, and it looks like in the midst of that fast sudden move higher, there should be opportunity to open up a short. Matter of fact, this might actually be the opportunity right here. It's not the most lucrative opportunity because it looks like it's the move. The move takes us to roughly the same high that we've already seen here. But we do go into higher price levels at some point, probably in like the cusp of October, November, closer to November. See, these are the dailies, guys. Look, this is October 31st. Mark this, if you're new to the channel, mark off this reading, the date of this reading, so you can come back and you can see that on October 31st, it's the same image. And it's not like I make up the meanings for each card. The cards are all labeled on our website, Tarot for Traders, with their definitions. It's not like I go in and I change those every single time I make an interpretation. They're standardized. So this has been up. Actually, the 31st isn't posted yet, but the image is there. The 31st will be posted within the next 2 days. But you can see that image file was created 8/4/24, 6:04 p.m. So if you're just joining us, guys, we covered S&P 500, we covered Bitcoin, we covered Tesla, we covered Boeing, Meta, Oracle. That might be it. But we've covered all those, so we're gonna sign off relatively soon. Oh, we got a half hour, so more questions can be asked. Let's take a look at XRP, see what's going on with XRP. XRP, one of the crypto that we cover on a monthly access basis. You get access to the live updated trading view chart and Discord live trade alerts as part of the monthly access subscription. Just recorded the 2025 Mana, which will be coming out relatively soon, the public version. The private version will probably come out tomorrow night for whoever ordered it, or if you're part of Total Access. Right, so we had an entry point here, we had an exit here, which we didn't really leave that much on the table. That was a pretty solid trade, guys. You know, that was a pretty... It's not like we got in here when we did a bunch of sideways behavior. This was pretty much boom, exit, right? So there was we were expecting an entry there as far as a long position. Again, didn't come in quite as low as we wanted, but following day we would have tapped it. Either way, if you're in a long position right now, so we had this high here for like the 21st to the 23rd. It was hard for us to determine exactly. We're expecting a low in here. That low didn't come into play. Interesting. Very interesting. That makes me significantly more bullish on this right now, guys. Interesting. A lot of price change covered tomorrow. Okay, so matter of factly, we're like revisiting opportunity with the sideways rotation. There may be opportunity tomorrow to get into a long position. Actually, more likely there's opportunity to get into a short position for an overnight swing. Like we have this pop and drop, which will probably come at the end of a period of volatility. You could get into a short, close a short on the 26th, probably towards the early part of the afternoon session. And at that time, you would open up a long position and hold that long position to when we revisit a crest that we recently met here. It'll be on the 29th. We recently met it once before. That's where you would cash out of the long. It's a little risky there, though. I would probably not do the short swing trade overnight. I would just wait for this important. We'll have a decline after a pop. We'll have a drop, like a retracement of that pop, and that'll turn into a decline increasing with momentum moving forward into the 26th. And like early afternoon session, roughly, we should have an important resistance level that's highlighted. That's where you might open up a partial long. AAV, and you would hold that long. You might add to the long if there's opportunity on the 27th at a lower price level, but either way, you're going to hold the long position until the 29th, where you would close out of it, probably at the end of the day on the 29th. A breakout is a breakout in CRWD. Is that still the case? What day did I say that, AV? Because it looks like there has been a breakout, but I would expect a higher one, though. Hmm. It doesn't look like it's on the table. I'm trying to get a new price level for you. Doesn't, in other words, it doesn't look like we're going up that high as expected. And I would go with what I'm seeing now because my energy is substantially better than last week. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, I say this all the time. Well, accuracy has a direct correlation to one's vibration. So maintaining the highest possible vibration at all times is a very, very difficult thing to do, even for somebody who spends their entire life practicing it. This is probably a much safer trade. Expect it to go in there. Yeah, so this does go higher the remainder of the week. It goes through key resistance, stay above it briefly, break back down through it shortly thereafter with a full retracement. So if you're in a long position, tomorrow is probably a good, there's going to be a notable move to the upside, and that's probably a good exit point for a long position. There may be possibility, a couple other exit points next week, but there's possibility that they aren't exits and it's more so like a new trade that I'm seeing between Monday and Thursday. No, it is Monday. Monday looks like an exit point. So if you want to be very cautious, you could probably get out tomorrow. My sense is for like a small profit or roughly even, or you could risk it over holding it over the weekend until Monday and cash out on Monday. There should be a pretty big move to the upside on Monday to reach for distant resistance, and I would cash out in the midst of that. But that's only if you have the risk tolerance to last until that time. I said it on Friday. Okay, so it was in the midst of this, so that wasn't a breakout yet. Yeah, so we should still see some movement here. But if you're trying to be cautious, I'd probably take tomorrow as an exit. If you want to risk it, you can wait until Monday. Or if there's if you don't have an opportunity, like if you exit tomorrow would cause a loss, I would say wait until Monday. Speaking of cryptos, will the bull run be as bullish for the altcoins as previous runs? Seems like all eye are really on Bitcoin. My sense is that it'll be comparable to Bitcoin for the majority of the alts, but um, I think there's probably a sharper retracement to the downside off of a peak for a lot of the altcoins than we'll see for Bitcoin. So if you're just hopping on, guys, this is a regular scheduled time. We do Tuesdays and Fridays from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. Unlimited questions for members of the channel. All you got to do is sign up on our channel homepage, YouTube channel for traders. It's $50 a month, unlimited questions. Severely undervalued. I might be biased, but I think other people probably agree with that too. Trying to keep stuff like, that's accessible for people who need money, not just people who have money and want to make more. It's more important to me actually that the people who need money make money, but the people who have money and want to make more are the people that keep this business running so that we can help the people who need money make money. Hopefully that makes sense. Any good entry upcoming on silver? And do you mind reviewing SPY tomorrow? Already covered SPY. It was like it's at the very beginning of the live stream. When this ends, just start the live stream. It's literally the first ticker, as always, that we talk about. Silver. Let's take a look. Silver is another chart that you would get access to as part of the Total Access Pass on our website, Tarot for Traders. Oof, nice. Look at that, guys. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about when I say we draw ellipses. Boom. That's what I'm talking about, guys. So a prudent SOMETA trader entered in this down here, right around here, and they looked to exit up here. We were looking for this price level as the main entry point. Based on what we're seeing, we're probably going to go higher, but not really as far as an entry point. Not really, my friend. I wouldn't hop in here. This would be chasing the rally. I think we probably going to go to 38, and I'm wondering, why is this in percentage? Like, what the heck? Yeah, we're probably going to go to 38, just to be clear. My sense is we go all the way up here. But again, a smart trader, they look for the most probable exit. They don't look for like the most gain every time. What they're looking for is the most probable place to exit for a gain, which would put us down here in this price level that we're already in. If you've got a high risk tolerance, then you would hold and see, in this range here. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 But you know, I mean, it makes sense to always get out too early for a profit and then just reposition yourself in another opportunity, if you ask me. Yeah, so this is a smart exit, guys. Why do I say that? I'm not saying it won't go higher, but from a classical technical analysis standpoint, this is an exit point somewhere where we'll test and do like kind of like test to see if we're going to break through before we go higher. So not the worst place to exit, and then look for a slightly better entry point. Or again, if you have higher risk tolerance, I would say wait until we're up in like the $36 to $38 range, but you know we might not get there. That's why it's always more prudent to go with the early exit. But that's a trade total access pass. People on the website have access to. Been watching. How long will what last, Davey? The bull run, the crypto bull run. There's no message for China rally in the chat, AV. I'm not sure what's up with your messages, but apparently we don't get all of your messages on the live stream. I might message YouTube about it. So should be several months, like as much as 10 months of rally. Interesting. The other possible way to read that is the rally ending between March 11th and March 20th. But I was really looking for a thematic timing solution, and that would put it at 10 months. So it looks like the rally continues into the morning. I'm looking to exit out of the long positions here between roughly 11 and 12. If that doesn't seem like an appropriate place, or I missed that opportunity, probably closer to 1, somewhere between 1 and 2. But with that said, guys, I'm going to roll. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, make sure to follow that Rule of Karma. Channel's counting on you. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll